Hey guys, I just wanted to follow back up. I'm kind of on a roll on this topic of dating, and I have a couple ideas that I want to share. First thing I want to say is I want everybody to know that the experience that I shared last time about my first relationship after divorce, even though it didn't work out to be a marriage relationship, it was still a blessing. It was a real blessing to me. I learned a lot, and it was nice to have some good companionship for a while there. So I would say look at all things as a blessing. But I wanted to give a little tip. And this is something that I struggled with. Don't struggle with it too much now, but at the beginning of my dating process, one of the things that is a common rookie mistake is to jump ahead in a relationship. You start dating, you haven't dated in 20-something years, you jump back into it, and then you automatically think, oh my goodness, is this girl going to be the one? Is this girl going to be the one? You keep lining up dates, and you keep thinking, is this girl going to be the one? And first of all, I understand why we do that, but it's really kind of a waste. It doesn't help you. And it actually puts out anxious vibes to your date because they can tell that you are trying to think, is she going to be the one? Is she going to be the one? And people get there and they make up their mind just really, really quick. Yes or no. And of course, if that person is just not your type of person, fine. But you shouldn't be worrying about whether this person's going to be the one, because it just comes across, and the other person will see your anxiousness, and it looks wrong. I did it. I've done it before. I probably did it several times when I was first starting to date, and I think the girls could tell. And then when I go out now and I'm with somebody, I can tell when they're doing it too. And I can see the anxious energy that people put out. And when you go on a date, the last thing you want to do is be anxious. You don't. You want to be relaxed. You want to be fun. You want to be engaging. You want to be interested in the other person. You don't want to sit there and be thinking. Don't get out of your head a little bit and just relax. And also, if you're still bitter, super bitter over your divorce, this is another classic one. People just blurt out and they blab everything about their former spouse and their divorce. It's not wrong to have discussions about, what happened and things like that. But really, on a date, you want to, especially a first date, you want to be relaxed. You want to have fun. You don't want to go heavy. You don't want to get into heavy topics. You want to be there. You want to, engage that person, learn about them. But you don't want to sit there and talk about your divorce and everything. And I hear this all the time. Guys and girls do it. Both sexes do it. They just go on and on about their divorce. It's okay to say a little bit, but if you're looking for a therapy session, find it with somebody else. Find it with a therapist or find it with a friend. Don't use it on your date. And if you're not really healed up very much and you're still walking wounded, best to just invest in friendships. You can go to lunch with people. You can talk to people. But as soon as you start going into all that stuff, the other person's going to look at you and say, 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, oh, this person, they haven't even processed anything. They haven't even done any homework yet. And here they are at a date making me listen to all their stuff. And then people hate it also if you're talking about your divorce and you never acknowledge anything that you did wrong. And then you blame it completely on them. And I probably did that myself. And what I'm telling you now is stuff that I've done and made mistakes at. I'm much wiser, much more savvy now. But the two takeaways that I want you to have are be relaxed, have fun, don't get too serious, don't get too into your head, don't try to figure out if this person is the one. It's a big mistake, big. It's rookie time, rookie mistakes. So I can tell, I've been doing this a long time now, I can tell when a woman is ready to engage in a potential relationship. They're open, they're engaging. If I sense from the woman that she's trying to cling or try to do this anxious attachment, man, that does the opposite. And you got to give the person space, man. You can't be pushing them. If you have a great date, then give it a few days in between the dates. You don't just escalate it out of control. Everything's got to be in control. You got to be confident, cool. You got to be in control of your emotions, all that kind of stuff. And that will make you a much more sought after date person. So just a few ideas to share with you. Let me know what you think.